Hello everyone, welcome back to the world of Persona 5 Royal. You were here with SMK8, aka the Mushroom Rookie. Last episode, a lot of stuff has happened. The news about Konoshiro's arrest finally reached the top. We're feeling pretty good about ourselves. Exam study time is upon us. And in this episode, we're going to round that up by having a full-on week of exams, followed by a fun firework festival. So, pretty hyped about that. Before we do all that stuff, want to direct our attention to this cutesy version of the Phantom Thieves logo. A lot of the stuff you tend to miss if you don't turn back, but this is a pretty nice reward for those who actually do so. Anyways, first stop on our trip this episode is hanging out with Social Links. Alright, we're at rank 6 with Ryuji, so we don't need to hang out with him. However, Makoto... I mean, if we have the chance to study with the actual student council president, I see why not. Plus, she's a grade above us, so... any wisdom we can gain from her, any future knowledge we can obtain, that's the key right there. Anyways, exams are coming up. Have your studies been going well? I can give you a general idea of what they were like when I was a second year. Bingo, we are winning. What do you think? Do we want to study together? Sure, let's do it. Alright, come on to the library. I'm going to drill it into you, so be prepared. We are plenty prepared. I am rank 4 with intelligence, baby! Alright, now solve this problem using a formula I just taught you. You understand, Ren-kun? I think I can do it. Seems like you're studying a little more efficiently today thanks to Makoto's help. Thank you, Mona, for the narration. I'm not masterful. Masterful is proficiency. I'm encyclopedic. I'm a walking encyclopedia. Impressive, Ren-kun. You are quite the quick learner. And that's another point, aka we are going to have another social event with her later. Actually, yeah, write a pretty good review for her later. So then, let's move on to the next problem.
I'll see you later.
Evening time.
You're
It's already
back.
pretty late. Guess I should head home. Maybe. But what are we doing for today? Any article-worthy news? Exams are coming soon. You know what I should have done? I should have checked if Kasumi was available because we are only rank 2 with her. Oh, crossword. Hey, crossword. Label for an unparalleled artist. Let's start with this one. The Dutch painter. Dutch painter. Rough painting, a sketch. Do we do sketch? Sketch. Okay, Dutch painter. Frick, I don't know. Oh, no, wait, it's not a sketch, it's something else. A rough drawing, a draft? D-R-A-F-T. No, that's the same number of letters. Frick. Ah, frick. What could this one be? Alright, well, I know now what the answer is for this one. But before I finish it, I'm just going to I know the bottom one is a T, so that eliminates all those letters. Let's think. On this one. Dutch. English. Okay. I found a guide where it tells me all of the answers instead of like just the main one. Because I was actually curious about all of the questions here. So, well, all the questions here. Like, I was interested to know what a Dutch painter was called. So they are called. And I know there's someone in the comments that's gonna flat out call me a cheater, but you know what? All of these are really hard. If you can cheat on the test answers, you can cheat on the freaking crosswords. I do not give a crap. It makes this one that much easier. Oh, okay. I just spelled sketch wrong. I spelled sketch wrong. So that was my mistake. I literally thought it was, you know, sketch. I don't know what letter I was missing to think like sketch was my first answer, yet for some reason I only spelled it with 5 letters. How did I spell that wrong again? I already forgot. I have a memory of intelligent goldfish. I don't know, but anyways, into this one is master. Hence why Madarame called his works mastercrafts. Often used in a phrase, master of the arts, is reserved for artists with incredible skill and techniques that grew to be heavily influential in our mediums. One of the most prolific masters in painting, Pablo Picasso, also was one of the longest full names in art history. 103 letters total. No, now I'm curious of what his middle name was.
All right.
I see. Nice.
Yay! 3 points of intelligence before exams. Yes. Alright. So, what we do today? We hang out with Oya, we hang out with Ryuji, do some studying. Do we want to study on our own? Do we want to hang out with Sojiro, or do we want to improve our kindness? Or do we want to... I mean, the politician is here. Can I hang out with him?
Everyone.
Facing civic disorder and economic uncertainty. Our citizens are in turmoil. It's imperative that we solve this. People currently rely on. Yes, defense of police. The fact they are being lionized is proof that the government is malfunctioning. This mismanagement by authority figures has led us to a terrible situation. Negotiating. So Yoshida's speeches, we should make use of them when you are negotiating with shadows. That is a good idea. Teach you how to give speeches? Why? Oh, we can go ahead, start on this freaking confidant. At least I think we can. Alright, well, the game's telling us to lie. So yeah, I want to be something like a politician. I'd love to help you, though how shall I teach you? It's time for my speech. Let's talk about this later.
And while our society appears to be prosperous, many of our young people are quietly suffering.
Meanwhile, Ren's face is just completely covered up by not even the sign itself, but the pole of the sign. Still can't read Japanese, so I don't know what that says.
They lack jobs, security, savings.
Yoshida seems to also be speaking to the ways of the current day American.
The next generation will lead us into the future, and yet they have no plan for how to arrive there.
Okay, Yoshida, I think you're hitting a little too close to home.
Watch where you're going, you little shit. You bumped into me, you old goat.
This isn't good.
Yep. And this, however, does not remind me of home. Let's relocate. Let's leave them be. Being the nosy people that we are, let's mediate.
Yes, let's. Good citizens, please stop fighting. What is the point of bickering over such a trivial matter?
This is none of your business.
Yeah, well, your loud arguing over a speech made it our business.
Yeah, seriously, just shut up. What's with this guy?
Now, if you'll please excuse me, I must return to my speech.
Well, at the very least, we got them to shut up.
Together, we can create a bright future for the next generation.
Ugh. God, so righteous. That really annoys me. Enough of your arrogance, no good Torah!
What?
Oh, that hit a soft spot.
As if anyone would actually vote for you! Are you planning to embezzle funds again? Or maybe criticize one of your constituents again? You criminal!
Yeah, get out of here, knockoff Lupin or Luffy or whatever monkey faced with a flashy suit. Get out of here.
No, that was all in the past.
You're losing them, Yoshida. You're losing them. Come on, man. Come on.
I've gone and done it again.
Well, that was borderline campaign obstruction.
Yes, but I cannot say that to the crowd before an election.
What election? Oh, speaking of which, earlier today, before recording this episode, I actually voted early. Don't know how relevant that's going to be by the time this video goes out, but just want to let you guys know. First time voter and all.
Regardless, whenever someone calls me no good Torah, I panic. I went through quite an ordeal 20 years ago. Let me explain. I used to be a member of the National Diet.
Okay.
I was elected during the rise of the Kuromoto children. We were backed by powerful Diet members.
Oh, right, because I think, like... That was the clicking of my headphones if people are asking about that. But yeah, I think there are generally groups. That's a general type of group or political group name that, you know, is common in like Japan. Something children or children of somebody or blah 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 blah. Like that's a pretty much a style or a category of an organizational name. So I don't know, just wanted to point that out.
This was about 20 years ago.
You know, because you see it a lot in fiction.
I was very inexperienced back then, both as a politician as well as a human being. That inexperience led me to be involved in a series of major political scandals. People refer to my blunders as no good Torah's 3 strikes. The first was being caught missing a legislative meeting to take a personal vacation. Then, I was accused of embezzling a large sum of money from the party, giving me 2 strikes.
confused. So, were you ever proven to take that money, or?
Finally, I called a voter an idiot at an open forum, which resulted in scandal and strike 3.
Yeah. Improper conduct during election time. That one's on you, buddy.
I was out and branded a washed-up politician. You said you wanted to become a member of the Diet. But do you see the man before you?
Questionable background. Accused of embezzlement. All of these points sound extremely familiar. However, he has conviction and wants to change the world. Public speaking skills could be useful to the Phantom Thieves, so I'll make a deal with him.
Do you really want to receive my guidance?
Yes, because you seem to have conviction.
I'm happy to hear that. However,
Strongest amount of conviction does lead to a revolution.
everyone says I have no chance to get elected. So why come to me?
Have confidence in yourself. You still
You're doing a good job of cheering me up.
see, like everybody needs an experience where they are humbled and learn something from that. Those make the greatest teachers.
But you may be right. The most important part about giving a good speech is believing in yourself. Perhaps one day, I will believe in myself again. But you sure got me there. You're a strange young man. Very well. If learning how to give a great speech is what you seek, then I'd be happy to instruct you. In exchange, I would like for you to continue assisting me. Let's get started, shall we?
By holding up a sign for 20 minutes while you go on rambling. My perfect idea of a Tuesday night, which will then become my Sunday nights before school starts again. Ah. Alright, made a deal with Yoshida. And we're going back to the present. And that is the story of how I became affiliated with a political
Staging
politician.
your crimes with calling cards. It's hard to believe that a student could manage this alone.
And that's how I got in with our future president. Come see the election in 2035.
An adult. For example, someone talented enough to move people with words. Perhaps they coached you. Isn't that right?
Why does it have to be someone else? It's always someone else. Sai, do you not believe in my own abilities to actually pull some of this stuff off? Like, come on now. Come on now.
I am thou. Thou art I. Thou hast acquired a new vow. It shall become the wings of rebellion that breaketh thy chains of captivity. With the birth of the sun persona, I have obtained the winds of blessing that shall lead to freedom and new power.
Alright. So along with our copy of Persona Mon Moon, we now have our copy of Persona Mon Sun as well. Man of the people. Rank 1 with the sun.
All right. Let's pursue your dream of becoming a member of the Diet. Oh my, we've been talking for far too long. Let's call it quits for today.
Sure.
You.
Mamiya-kun. Let me guess, you want my contact info. It's about my speech schedules from this point on. Would you be willing to stick around to hear it? Alright, of course. Thank you. Don't worry, it won't take long. Alright, and that point tells us that he will be available the next time around. So, I'll be here giving my speeches every Sunday. You're free to drop by and help whenever you've got the time.
Well then, I shall see you again soon.
All right. Wednesday. I think this might be the first day of exams.
Yo.
What's up? Sorry I bailed on our night of studying, Ryuji. I know that was kind of your last hope to actually get some of the terms into your brain, but you'll do fine. Just try to aim for a very high D. I just heard this, but apparently we're having a summer festival soon. I heard there are gonna be shit like kebabs, steaks, and the hot stuff. Dude, I'm so pumped. What about studying?
Come on, man.
Well, you're screwed. I'll figure it out. There was some English on the website too. Oh, God. Oh, man, now I'm hungry. Come on, let's get going already. Ryuji, you've already failed before you begun. Alright. All the news on Kaneshiro has distracted me from studying. Alright, so what if she's an honor student? Why should she get special treatment? Story-related stuff. Results are what matter. Alright, I heard the tentative days come from our school. Alright, today is the first day of your finals. Get ready and begin. Okay, here we go. If angle C is 28 degrees and angles A and D are 88 degrees, what is the angle of B and E? 64 degrees.
Ooh, we can do this!
Alright, an essay question. This looks tough, but let's calm down and think it through. Explain the origin of Baozai. Baozai is hot weather. Frick. Well, never mind. I think this came up in class. They were invented by a famous guy from Romance of the Three Kingdoms. Okay. Zhao Liang. No idea how. Luang? Luang, or however his name is pronounced, I don't know. But anyways, I think the story was about the river overflowing somewhere in Jiaoling visit. And they were offering something to quell the river. Barbarians' heads. Crazy stories. And Baozai writes, Master Strategist came up with the Baozai 2. Offered them instead of the heads. Baozai were invented as an offering in the rivers to the river spirit to replace the tradition of offering severed heads.
Yep.
Yeah!
Give it up.
But why were we given... A better question is, why were we given in English, or not in English, why were we given a history essay question right after a math question? Were they all just scrambled on the same test? That kind of makes for a hectic studying experience.
Now everyone.
Anyways. Alright. Read the name and the genus of this organism. This is a red king crab.
Ooh, we can do this!
King crab. Alright. What happened when the government issued paper and hard currencies in Japan for the first time? It caused confusion in the economy.
Ooh, we can do this!
Yeah. Okay. Alright, third day of exams. Okay. What is the English equivalent of the Norwegian idiom raining witches? Raining cats and dogs. I know that one. Didn't need to look at the answer sheet. Alright, which of the following is another name for the salmon noodles traditionally eaten on Tanabata? Demon guts.
Ooh, we can do this!
I think that was the last day. Yep, that was the last. Nope. Today's the well, we don't actually answer any questions on this one. This is the last day. But anyways, you've seen all these before. You've got them.
Nice!
Looking good. Looking forward to seeing your score. Heck yeah! We win, fellas. We win.
My parents are gonna kill me. There was so much stuff on that exam. I didn't have time to study everything.
Who is that VA? She sounds so freaking familiar.
I probably could have managed if I had an extra week, too.
Wait. Is that also Yukiko? I think it might be. Or no, I think it was it one of the housewives from P4? I don't know, but that sounds very familiar to me, even after I've never even seen content from Persona 4 in years.
An extra week, huh? The only people who get that kind of cushy treatment are the honor students.
Ah, so that's where this story segment is going.
Oh, you mean like Yoshizawa-san?
I heard the school moved her exam period. Must be nice getting perks like that.
Wait. I think I've also heard that same voice from another RPG. 13 Sentinels, right? I don't know, I'd have to fact check that, but it might be pretty hard to do so considering it's a random NPC, so it might be a little hard for me to actually bring that up during editing, but I'm pretty sure it's the same VA that they got for an important character in 13 Sentinels. One of the main characters. I'm fairly sure.
Hey there.
What's up, Doc?
Congrats on surviving finals. Today was the last day, right?
Indeed it was.
Say, would you happen to have some free time right now? There's something I'd like to discuss. I promise it'll just take a moment.
Sure, I need to get all this excess anxiety out of my head, so... You know, after exams, you start stressing, like, did I actually do this right? What could I have done differently? I am such an idiot, so yeah, getting my mind off of it. Counselor needs my help.
Touché. Please, though, I've been looking forward to chatting with you.
Sure, it's no problem. Seems like I should go along with him.
Thanks. I know you're exhausted, so I'll make this quick.
Alright.
It sure has heated up now that the rainy season's passed. I just know my electric bill is going to start climbing this month. Anyway, as I'd mentioned, there's something I'd like your opinion on.
Sure. Money troubles?
Well, there's a subject where I could definitely use some input, but not at the moment.
Nah, sure. I'm not exactly the best guy to go for this kind of advice either. Meanwhile, I'm looking directly at my 1800 yen wallet.
I've had something on my mind lately, and I want to hear your take on it. Okay, here goes. Oh, this is all hypothetical, mind you, but imagine there's somebody for whom you have high expectations. They're trying their absolute hardest to meet those expectations. Now, This person receives an awful lot of special treatment from people so they can perform to the best of their abilities. So, what do you think those people will do if the expectations leveled on this person aren't met?
Well, they would certainly be disappointed.
Yep, that's right. When you work as a counselor, you always think, I have to help this person so their heart doesn't break. But that's easier said than done. This world really is a callous one. No matter how much positivity or dedication a person has,
Life will just keep kicking them down. As Star-Lord once said in Guardians of the Galaxy, life takes more than it gives.
just a bit of influence from their peers can easily mess with their heads. Every time I'm confronted with such a situation, I can't help but grasp the limitations of therapy as a profession.
Well, I'm not gonna say that. Reality is unfair. We all know that. Well, sometimes if life wants to kick you in the ass, kick it right back.
Oh, I'm not sick of this job or anything like that. Don't worry. Sorry, I didn't mean to get all analytical. What I meant was, if we want to truly help people stuck in a predicament like that, we need a fundamental solution.
Like what?
Nothing really comes to mind at the moment. This is just a thought, but what if we got the Phantom Thieves to change our hearts?
Well, I'd hate working overtime, but if that's what you're suggesting that I do. We were planning on heading to Mementos at some point.
Maybe have them shift our feelings so we won't lose to this unfair reality. It would ultimately be for the positive.
And ultimately above my pay grade. But I don't know. Is that really a... I'm gonna change this question. Is that really an ethical change of heart?
Good point.
Because
You're
the change of heart does happen. Like it's just like if something changes. It doesn't matter if it's anything drastic or if their personality just makes this quick switch or like a complete 180. Change of heart can literally be about anything, really. So the question you should be asking is that really the ethical choice that will help people? It's kind of like what Kasumi said, like having the relying on the Phantom Thieves in the long run won't really help people.
Sorry, I was just thinking out loud. I seem to have lost track of the time. I should be getting back to my work. Our conversation's been very enlightening. Thank you. And enjoy your vacation.
Same to you. I like talking to this man. He keeps his conversations very open-minded.
Exams are finally over. I'm so exhausted.
I can get back to actually sleeping in peace.
I know how you feel, man.
You must have been studying pretty hard if it kept you up at night.
Ryuji studied. Oh, that's a good one. That's a good one, Mako. That's a good one.
Nah, I was up playing video games. Slacking off is just too much fun.
And of course, I suspect that bit him straight in the ass. I mean, of course, there are people who, you know, during their middle school, high school days, you know, they would pull off something like this. Me though, my productive anxiety kind of gets the better of me, and I try to cram as much as I can, you know, just to make sure I'm fully prepared. Because if I'm prepared, that actually helps me sleep better at night.
I know, right? I kept cleaning my room instead of studying. It might even be too clean now.
how often could you actually clean your room before it actually becomes too clean? For you to actually do anything else?
You two are perfect exemplars of what escapism can mean.
And I can only imagine what the end result will be.
Some people just don't like exams.
Whatever. It's over with now. Who cares about that anymore? What's real important is the Phantom Thief's popularity. Ain't it amazing?
It kind of feels like our time's finally here.
I have even heard people excitedly speculating about our next target. We will have to choose carefully.
There's no need to hurry. We should spend some time thinking it over.
Hold up! The most important thing now is our celebration party. I hope you guys didn't forget. It's the fireworks festival on the 18th. I guess we're good meeting up in Shibuya, yeah? Let's say 5 p.m.
Sure.
We sure are on top of these kinds of things.
Now for the weather.
Next up, the weather. Seems we'll continue to have localized torrential rainstorms all throughout next week. If you're heading outside, be prepared for the sudden change in weather. That was important considering it kind of stopped us from actually, you know, proceeding with the day, so that's a bit of foreshadowing right there. Alright, today flew by. I'm gonna save. Gonna save before it becomes too late. Bum ba dum ba. Bum bum ba dum ba. Alright, what do we want to do today? Can we not?
Let's go to bed.
Oh, right. Because story events, we can't do anything.
Hey! Hey!
Oh, come on, really? Can I at least feed the plant? I can feed the plant. Cheap versus pricey. I have more of these.
Oh!
Yeah, 2 points of kindness. And
Yes!
come on, Mona, can't I do something?
What?
Let me do something, anything.
Can I talk?
No, you've already talked enough. Let me do something with my life, damn it.
Wow!
Alright, bonus content. Agi, Bufu, Garu, Zio, Sai, Frey, Koha, Eha, Daya, Tarakaja, Rakukaja, Sakukaja, and 3 blank cards. Nice. Okay.
Let's go to bed.
Fine, we're gonna sleep. Game wants us to sleep, so...
Hey, it's me.
Sorry for calling so late. I wanted to ask you about that summer festival. You remember the one I told you about? Yeah, I think so.
Come on, man.
Well, I know so, damn it. Come on, the whole thing about the kebabs?
So, like...
I completely spaced on it until now, but the festival's tomorrow. So, you wanna go? Fine. Why not?
Yeah.
It'll be a hot day. So, some meats, a little bit of sun, and maybe maybe a watermelon here and there. Watermelon with a little bit of mustard sounds really good. But anyways, hell yeah, I knew you'd be down. Let's go enjoy it. Let's make sure we invite Yusuke too. He's always down to chow. I did just remember they said it might rain tomorrow, though. Whatever. No way it's gonna rain on a day like this. See you tomorrow. How did he know whether or not it'll rain? Sheesh. All worked up over a silly food festival. Full of food of all kinds. Well, I suppose you deserve to enjoy yourself, but be sure to keep a low profile, alright?
Let's turn in for the night.
Oh, no sleeping in, got it? I'm gonna skip breakfast for this. You do that, cats, and watch how much you're gonna regret it. Ooh, bright sun. Bright sun today.
What's up?
Are we seriously gonna get another? Oh, right. These just follow along with story events. Of course, we're gonna get one right after unlocking the other one, which we still haven't seen, by the way. But Yuji's gonna get 2 of them.
What? Why are you staring at my face?
Ryuji, I have a favor to ask.
A favor? Sure. You need some money for food or something?
Not this time.
This time.
I've actually been mulling over a new battle tactic for a while now. And I'd like for you to lend a hand in bringing my idea to fruition.
Oh, a new move? That sounds badass. I totally want in.
Well, it's merely a rough idea at this point, but... What do you think?
Wasn't that, like, way more detailed than some rough idea?
Well, I don't deserve such praise. I would merely prefer to add a splash of beauty to an otherwise barbaric battlefield, so to speak.
Well, there he goes with this whole spiel again. But I think this next showtime is considerably one of my favorites. Like, it's really cool.
Sick! So, all we gotta do now is see how the star reacts to your idea, right?
We should consult Jose about this soon. However, I can feel my appetite growing after describing my idea.
Oh, it's a good thing we're headed to a food festival. But seriously, why did these people pronounce its name like Jose instead of Jose?
Same here. It's so hot.
It's as if we're walking around in an enormous sauna.
Well, the news did say to watch out for rapidly changing weather.
Whose bright idea was it to come here?
Yours.
And just look at that crowd. Smiling faces everywhere you look. With that, let's move right into asking some of the visitors here for their comments.
If anything, Morgana should be the one suffocating in the heat. He's wearing all black fur.
A TV crew, huh?
Well, we better not stand out.
We should grab our kebabs and get out of here.
Ah, let's interview those 3.
Of course. It's probably Ren's curse as well. Remember back at the TV station, he was randomly picked, quote-unquote, out of the blue? It's the MC's curse, I swear. Whenever something goes down relative to some sort of plot point, he's always there. Someone likes to pick him out.
Hey, is she talking about us?
What the?
Yeah, what do we do?
Let's just calm down and be casual.
Good point. We'll look even more suspicious if we panic now.
They got us.
Alright, Ryuji. Remember what we talked about. Don't say anything stupid.
Oh, hell. Okay, I'm gonna ham it up and make some real cringy comments so they can't use any of the footage.
You do realize how badly that's gonna turn out, right? I swear you're gonna be looking back at that 5 years later, and you're just gonna freaking cringe every time you think back at this festival.
Hello. It sure is hot today, huh?
Just be casual, idiot.
Oh, for sure. Yeah. And if it's this hot in July, can you imagine just how insane the weather's gonna be in December?
Anyway, since you're here for the festival, does that mean you and your friends there are meat lovers?
I'd say that we're really lovers of fruit. Oh, and sweets. Sweets are just to die for.
You're lucky there's that shaved ice stand right over there. Because why the hell else would we be... Ryuji, you failed again.
Well, thank you very much for your time.
Well, I mean, he did kind of achieve his objective, so... I mean, if they didn't want to use the footage, he kind of, you know, did that. So, maybe congrats to you, Ryuji, but still, like, you played your part a little too much.
Whew, that was too close.
That was truly cringeworthy. But are you certain that they won't air any of it?
He's not.
I'm pretty sure she thought there was a broadcast disaster. We ought to be okay.
Can't be 100% sure.
More important than that, though, it's time to get some meat!
Yes, please.
Oh, right! My kebab! The lines for the food stalls were even more insane than the heat.
And you didn't even get a kebab.
Standing around in this sweltering heat was rather trying.
And almost all the good stuff was already sold out.
I didn't even eat breakfast this morning. I'm starting to get lightheaded.
Like breakfast. The word of, like, the operative word here is light breakfast. Keep that in mind. You're not always going to fill up whenever there's a festival or a buffet or something like that, especially when there's a large crowd here. The chances of actually getting a good meal while walking about kind of minimizes a little bit.
Even still, an occasion like this seems to make everything taste delicious. How mysterious.
We still had a good time.
Even with the sticky sweatiness included.
Well, we came all the way out here, so we might as well go check that thing out.
What thing?
I heard they're building some kind of huge-ass stadium or something nearby. Wait, was that what it was?
You don't know what you're talking about, do you?
Do you know where it is?
A stadium. Well, such buildings often have intriguing architecture. I'd love to see it for personal reference.
Yeah, then come on, let's go.
Alright, let's go see what Ryuji's talking about.
So, that's it?
Lame.
It barely even started?
We seem to be premature spectators.
I guess this is what people call jumping the gum.
Jumping the gun.
There ain't nothing to do here. You wanna go grab a bite somewhere?
Sorry, I'm considering picking up more art supplies. I have a summer assignment to work on. Also, the summer festival drained my coffers. Even if I did grab a bite, all I could order would be water and a hot towel.
Oh my god, poor Yusuke. Look, Yusuke, do you need at least a part-time job while you work on your art? I'm sure I can have Sojiro hook you up.
Well, in that case, probably ought to just call it quits for today.
Sure.
Hey, isn't that Yoshizawa? Don't you think she's acting strange? You know, she did mention something about a meet earlier.
Oh yeah, she did, didn't she?
Ain't you guys headed home?
Go on ahead without me. I'll talk to you guys later.
Huh? Well, see you then.
Yes, catch you later.
Catch you later.
Senpai?
Heyo. What a pleasant surprise.
Yes. Did you come to see the stadium too?
Well, admittedly, it doesn't look like much of a stadium, does it?
Same here. I needed to give myself a pep talk.
Is something wrong?
Sometimes, when things get me down, I come here. Although, that doesn't really answer your question, does it? I know this may get in the way of your plans, but would you be willing to join me for lunch?
Kasumi's eyes look a little red and puffy. Maybe best to accompany her. Man, whatever this is has really got a torn. Whoa!
That was delicious.
I wish to take you out to dinner almost every night. Like, I might regret it having to pay for it, but man, I would join you in the feasting. You sure packed it away.
I'm always like this after a meet.
So, how does this work? Am I still the one paying, or?
In all honesty, I'd like to keep going, but any more will end up harming my performance.
Oh, Kasumi, you and I would have so much fun at the never-ending pasta fest they have at Olive Garden. So, the meat's done then?
Simply put, it was a disaster.
Oh.
I've been feeling like I'm getting back into the natural flow of things, thanks to you, Senpai. But when the moment of truth arrived, my body still wouldn't move the way that I wanted it to.
That sucks. Like you just can't get into the right flow of things. That sounds rough.
Yes, I've really hit a wall with this. Something similar happened to me in middle school, but back then, I had someone by my side that kept me going.
Really? Who do you mean? Oh boy.
I have a younger sister. We promised each other that we'd win international gymnastics competitions together. But this spring, she died in an accident.
If I remember right, the girl that passed away was only 15.
Huh.
I promised her we'd take the gold for our routines across the world. But I can't stop worrying about my lack of improvement lately. I've really been throwing myself into practice, but I wonder if even that won't be enough.
Well, you really are doing your best, you know?
Senpai.
Even if I haven't seen your performances. Like, even if we don't see her performances, she seems to be the type to really give it her all. So, you know what?
Thank you for being so thoughtful.
Yeah.
You just keep on rescuing me, don't you? Okay, no more brooding. There are still more meets left this year. I'm going to start from scratch and train as hard as I can. Thank you so much for listening to all that. Now I feel like I've been recharged, mind, body, and spirit.
And I didn't even have to say many words. So, second course?
Well, at least my mind and spirit are recharged. The best way to stave off hunger is with some vigorous activity. I'm going to jog home. Take care.
Wouldn't that kind of burn up more of your energy? Thus, never mind. You know what? Do what you do. Do what you do best, girl. You do you. And hopefully, we will get another confidant event with you soon. Who they're gonna target next? They only go after the bad guys, right? We have nothing to worry about. Apparently, if you post a request on the forum, they'll do what you say. Do we still need the police? That's a good question.
Ah, you're back.
Alright. How could I what? If you were going to a summer festival, why didn't you invite?
What did you say?
Ryuji's plan failed. Ryuji, you suck at this. I've shown it on TV. Something about it being hot in December and saying sweets are to die for. There's a bit of Sakamoto. There's a bit of Sakamoto saying some really crazy stuff. Mission? What are you talking about? Look, my point is, next time you guys are going out to have fun, can't I come along too? I'm a Faith of Thieves producer, you know.
Oh, man.
Are you kidding me? Hope Lady on the others haven't found out. Alright. Up, celebrity festival photo. Here's our commemorative photo from the summer festival. This was my... Oh, no. Dang it. Ren, you had one job. Don't let the cat try to... well, it couldn't have been Morgana's fault either, but man, does that suck. It's certainly evocative. Well, don't let it get to you. Shit happens. It's understandable, given the heat. Perhaps your hands grew sweaty and it slipped. Next time we'll make sure we go somewhere we can actually eat. Agreed. I'd prefer an indoor establishment myself. Preferably one with ample seating and free refills on water. That'd just be the diner. Again. And why not? It's a place of calm where one may also partake of delicious food. I mean, I guess... Man, all this talk about food's got me hungry. A cup of ramen would hit the spot. I believe I shall do the same. Fortunately, I've recently acquired some high-quality bread crusts. Oh, poor Yusuke.
Sorry.
Sorry I couldn't catch it for you. I always forget how short my arms are as a cat. Well, like I said, it wasn't really your fault, Mona. Wanna see a movie? Feel like a movie? Everyone's buzzing about the summer debuts. Everyone's talking about that chick flick Love Possibly. I get kind of weepy, so it's embarrassing to go alone. Decide on that later. For now, it's Sunday. So, if I want to hang out with Yoshida, I can. But first, which one of the lottery stands did I? It was probably this one. Okay, yeah, it was a weekend, so I wanted to check it. Alright, result is something good. Congratulations! You won $200. We're slowly getting closer.
Wow.
Summer Mammoth lottery tickets are now on sale.
Welcome!
And it cost more than what I got back. This is a good idea. I don't know.
I have something.
I could improve my stats with Yoshida. It's already like July. Or I can hang out with An. What do I want to do, actually? What do I want to do? Hang out with An or hang out with Yoshida? That's the question. You know what? Maybe Yoshida.
Everyone,
In the turmoil, it is imperative that we resolve this situation, and social reform must be led by the government. However, who can the people currently depend on? Yes, the Band of Thieves. The fact that they are being lionized is proof that the government is malfunctioning. This mismanagement by authority figures is what has led us to this terrible condition.
good evening.
Ah, Mamiya-kun, what kind of friends do you spend your time with? You can withstand difficult times if you have friends who support you through them. I'm giving a speech again today. I feel like my bond with Yoshida will grow stronger soon. Yoshida is a sun confidant. Velvet room. We're gonna view some more personas today, unless we already have a sun. I don't think we have a sun. The game didn't tell us. We have a moon though.
Hey, inmate!
Yes. Let us use a moon.
How goes the
Yes, rehabilitation.
Time for some fusion.
Let's check the
What
results.
path do you want?
I want the sun. I want Thunderbird. It is way too high. Come on, there's gotta be another one. Come on. Dang it. What a sun, but there's...
You change your mind? You'd like to read the compendium? Read here.
Okay. Let's see what we have. We don't have a sun. Meaning, we take this chance now. Set up our chances of getting Yoshida again.
Done already? What? No
And
slacking off.
decisions, because I'm pretty sure there's also the twins standing out there. So, movie with On, hang out with Yoshida, or we hang out with the twins. We could also possibly go into the Velvet Room and, you know, do stuff with them as well. Oh, there's also Ring Guy is back. Interested in my art?
Hey,
Nah, I'm good. Okay. I'm not gonna think about it too much. Let's hang out with the politician.
Everyone. Good evening.
Alright, let's help him out.
Right away then.
Alright.
Everyone.
Passing on the societal ills we have created to the next generation is not right. It will take time to solve this problem. However, we must start by making small changes.
You.
I hope you gleaned something useful from today's speech. Regardless of the audience's size, you must convey your thoughts as if you're talking one-on-one. By the way, I forgot to ask you last time we spoke. Why did you want to become a politician? I want to quote-unquote change the world. Ambitious, indeed, if a little ambiguous. Well, I'm sure you'll iron out the details as you go along. May I ask you one more question? What kind of politician do you want to be? One with conviction. Yes, don't ever forget that. Although, what's important is what lies within.
You're right.
Allow me to give you some advice. If you aspire to get into politics, you must possess a central philosophy. What is it that you want to accomplish? That is the foundation of a great speech. You do well to remember that. That was pretty helpful. I'm glad. By the way, my philosophy is...
Very well.
never give up until your voice is heard. To get your message across, be tenacious in conveying your thoughts to the audience. Have a firm point of view and communicate it clearly. That's the first rule of negotiating. You have me reliving the fighting spirit I had when I first became a politician. You should explain the basics of speech giving. I feel like my bond with him is growing deeper. So do we have something now? Yes! Diplomacy. Occasionally ask for more money or items during negotiations. Yes, yes. All of this good shadow beat down, talk down stuff. As soon as we get into mementos, we are going to use all of these up like freaking candy. Get the hell out of here, no good Tora. I want to give this guy more. Hold on, let me get that again. Get the hell out of here, no good Tora. No good Tora. They're right. I am no good. Want to give the guy like a dumb voice. Just honestly, that was. He deserved to have a dumb voice. I'm just saying. My apologies. We're done for today. Okay. So yet another person to help increase my charm. Let's see, I think that's one person for knowledge, Makoto. One person for guts, Takumi. One person for kindness. Two people for kindness, Sojiro and An. For proficiency, did we have anyone for proficiency? I forget. But we have, I think Hifumi gives out knowledge or proficiency as well. I think knowledge. So we have two people for knowledge, one person for guts, two people for kindness, and now we have two people for charm.
I shall ask you again another time.
All right. Hey, I wanted to thank you for today. I'm sorry you had to see me acting like such a coward right after I gave you that self-important lecture too. But I'm quite a stubborn individual myself. I'm glad today's incident was at least a good example of what not to do. But what do you think? Did you take anything useful from it? It changed my whole outlook somewhat. It was helpful. I'm not going to say the same thing twice. It changed my whole outlook. What, really? I wasn't expecting to have such an impact. But I'm glad I helped. If I helped somehow. I hope our talks from now on will keep on giving you the direction you need. I hope to see you again soon. Goodbye. Alright, and now it is festival time! Hello, Amamiya Senpai. Thank you so much for earlier. Now I can give it 110% tomorrow at practice. You're not going to rest? Nope. If I take a day off, it'll dull my senses. Next meet, I'll make it into the winner's podium. I swear it. I won't slip up again like I did before. I'll have some great news next time I see you. I promise.
Hey!
Looks like Yoshizawa's going to be okay now. Heh. I'm sure she sure had us worried. It isn't as bright today as it was yesterday. Today is the fireworks festival. Let us meet in Shibuya at 5 p.m. Hey Makoto, are you going to wear yukata? I'm planning on it. Yukatas are a great part of the summer tradition. They truly heighten a woman's beauty. I think I'll wear mine as well. Yeah, I should take that out of context. Once again, people assuming Yusuke is gay. You've got one? How about you, Ren? I'll just go in normal clothes. I don't got yukata. Hey, I know. Why don't you come without your glasses? What's the point in that? I don't know. It's not... You don't get to see the fireworks every day, so it would be sad just to come in normal clothes. I mean, If Ren really needed his glasses, if he truly needed his glasses to see, On's point would be kind of redundant because you can't really see anything. There'll just be a bunch of blurs of light, splotches of bright stuff. But he really doesn't, so I was just thinking he might want to go for a change of pace. That sounds great. You should totally come without glasses. Well, you guys better not be late. Yeah, they didn't bring up the point that he doesn't really need his glasses. Does he? Does he not? I'm pretty sure he doesn't. So, I mean, hopefully he can still see. But still, you should probably bring them just in case. Just saying. Fireworks in Yukata truly add to the feeling of summer. Even Lady Yon will be wearing one. Mona, don't get any ideas. I know it's summer fun times, but the moment you start bringing up thoughts like that's when the fun ends. I don't even need to have any experience to know that. Oh yeah, there's a fireworks festival today. If you're going, be careful. Those things get insanely crowded. I mean, actually scratch that. I might have to take that back because, you know, it can invoke some inspirational and romantic feelings into the summer atmosphere, but just don't do anything pervy with it, because that's when the fun will end. Just saying. Again, just saying. Keep it in your pants, cat.
Hey!
It'd be nice to watch the fireworks with the chief someday. We could watch them right here in LeBlanc. No, actually, we couldn't. If they were being broadcast on the news, then maybe. We did nothing for the entire day.
We're just about to leave, too. Who is it?
Oh, it's voiced. Alright. Hey, I saw some disturbing news online. It sounds like it'd be really bad if it turns out to be true. What's it about? Well, it seems like an insane group is getting ready to declare war on Phantom Thieves. I was afraid to just hold on to that important information myself, so I wanted to tell you at least. It's actually all I have to say, though. Sorry to bother you on your day off.
What could he mean by an insane group? Let's think about this after we get back. We don't have much time, so let's get going.
Sure. I feel like we could have at the very least had the whole...
Damn, it's so hot.
I feel like we could have at least had the day to ourselves before the firework thing. You know, maybe just to do something. I mean, the devs could have given it to us in the royal version. But anyways.
The holiday means it's as crowded on here as it is for morning rush hour.
Oh. Now for today's train news. Today's headlines are: Fireworks Festival tonight. Expect roads and transportation to be congested for the entire day. Sudden weather changes imminent. Be careful of sudden shifts in climate from afternoon to night.
Wait, so all these people are going to the fireworks festival?
Yeah.
Ugh, this should be fun.
It's a typical fireworks festival. I expected it. But anyways... Evening time.
Oh, it's so hot.
I mean... Yeah. That's why we're wearing... Rin, why are you wearing two... You know what? That's probably normal for him.
I feel like I'm being baked.
I mean, I kinda sometimes wear 2 layers during the hot days myself, so who am I judging?
Those girls are way too late.
It must be taking time for them to put on the yukata. Why aren't you two wearing one?
Do we look Gucci enough to be wearing yukata, let alone buy one?
I got clothes like yukata. Man, you look way too normal in that.
I concur, and so would a lot of people.
People often say that to me.
Yusuke would be the one guy out of the whole group to be wearing yukata.
Oh, by the way, the exams.
I told you to study, man. I told you about studying.
I bet you got a big fat F on them.
Shut up. We don't know that yet.
And why are you bringing it up now when we're supposed to be having a good time?
Are you going to the fireworks festival?
That's right.
Us too! Wanna go together?
It's always the slim Japanese guy wearing the yukata that sticks out of the whole group. You know what? Yusuke kinda deserves this win. Go ahead.
Are we getting hit on?
No, Ryuji. We are not. Yusuke is. And I fully encourage him to go with these lovely ladies and have himself a experimental night. One with experience. It'll be an experience for him. So you know what? Go ahead, Yusuke. You got this, pal.
Come on, let's go together.
Do you happen to be a model? You look great in that yukata.
Waiting around's a pain, so can we just go with these chicks?
No, Ryuji. No way. I'm keeping my foot clean out of my mouth.
We'll both apologize to the others later.
If you want to go, you can go and get your butt kicked by Makoto later. I'm sticking around here with for the rest of our friends.
That's enough. You're disgracing your yukata. You should be more aware of your womanhood.
Yep, that's typical Yusuke for you.
How could you?
They weren't hitting on us, dude. If you want to chase after them, now's the chance. They're only a few short feet away.
Why don't you go after them then?
So those are the kinds of girls you like, Ryuji.
Ooh, they're pissed. Oh, Ryuji. Side note, these models look really great. Like, I have to compliment the, like, not just you know, how their models look in yukata, like, the composition of the designs for their yukata with their overall characters. They really help the characters, like, we're on bright colors, like, you know, blue and a bunch of bright, warm colors, summertime colors, really works with her image. Like her overall image and her personality. Meanwhile, Makoto's got a more standard straightened whites with red, traditional looking design, and it fits well with her as well. So, they're pretty great.
Well, no, that's...
Yeah, have a good time trying to get your foot out of your mouth, dude.
You know, Yusuke's such a pretty boy, but he is really missing out because of what he says.
I mean, I kind of have to agree on one hand, but on the other, it's Yusuke.
I guess. But he's more likable since he stays true to his ideals.
Makoto summed it up perfectly. I also agree with that sentiment.
Definitely more than somebody I know.
Ooh, Ryuji.
I heard that Ryuji's pretty much failed his exams.
Ooh, down goes Fraser. That's another hit. And he is...
Oh?
Ooh, TKO, TKO. Now Makoto's gonna beat you up no matter what.
Mona, you little...
Hey, it's gonna get crowded if we don't get going.
Agreed.
But, man, you both look amazing in yukata. Talk about Japanese beauty.
Ah, the moment passed, dude. You missed your chance. The moment's passed, and we all just kind of left him. Ah, poor Ryuji. Always stuck being the comic relief.
Started already.
expect sudden changes in weather. Ren, you should have brought an umbrella. Or it would be that bad to just cancel the whole thing. Oh, this sucks. But this site doesn't.
Yeah?
Nothing to see here, folks. Nothing at all.
Come on!
Looks like you need help.
Then why don't you go buy me a towel already, huh?
Oh, that was fun for...
We're just trying to get out of the rain, but look how crowded it is.
And we exit one drenched out scene, or one drenched out area just to come to a super crowded and congested one. If I was in a situation, I'd only feel worse. Oh, that was fun for 10 seconds before we got rained out.
I guess everyone had the same idea. What's up?
I think I just saw someone I know.
Oh, yeah?
You mean the girl in that black car?
Well, she's got a ride.
Yeah, meanwhile, we all gotta head to the nearest train station, which is only gonna leave us with that much less space. Did they have Uber in Japan in 2017?
Oh, time to show your skills, Mona. We need you as a car.
Dude, he's a regular cat, not anthropomorphic. You gotta... Well, first you have to get us into the metaverse first, which you can't really do that in a crowded area like this. So again, time for plan B. We call an Uber.
It's not possible in the real world.
Exactly.
My feet hurt, it's cold, the festival's been canceled. This sucks.
Seriously. Think about all the events that led up to this point. We came out, got blocked by human walls to where we could barely even see the festival without looking straight up. It rains out like 20 seconds later. We got drenched, we came in here cold soaking, and then we find this place is congested by people. And all we can do now is just head to somewhere indoors, i.e. we're probably just gonna head home. Which also sucks because we just got here. Can't we just go to the diner or something like that? We can do something before the night is over. I refuse to let it end like this.
We made such a commotion with the public, and this is what we get? Lame.
Can't... This has nothing to do with our influence, man. There's nothing we can do with the events that life just wants to throw at us.
Aren't heroes that lurk in the shadows boring?
Batman's not boring. Green Arrow's not boring. What exactly are you trying to say here, Ryuji? Honestly, that's how it should be.
So that's what makes us cool?
Secret identities hiding in plain sight. All in all, it's kind of cool in its own way. Just not like this.
To be honest, I'm not a fan.
If you want to go full on Superman, then you gotta try to pull it off without seeming super lame, or at the very least, not getting arrested.
I want to change the world with a loud bang, like a huge firework.
Baby steps, man. Baby steps. We only tackled our third person in just last week. Gotta calm down with this stuff.
Then again, we aren't gonna find someone bigger than Kaneshiro that easily.
Speaking of which, do we want to say something? Do we want to input something about what Mishima just said? And it'll come later.
The rain is letting up. Though it's regrettable, we should go our separate ways for today.
Oh! Come on, let's go see a movie, or, I don't know, go to the diner like I just said. Let's go to the freaking Penguin Sniper place. Let's play a round of pool or some crap like that. I've even heard that the area has a late night bar area, or, I don't know, what is it? Not a dive bar, but a underground area of some place, a cafe. Let's not end it on a sour note like this. Let's actually do something while we're here together.
Yeah, let's go home.
Ah, damn you, Cat.
So you won't tell me, no matter what.
And we come home to this scene.
I have nothing more to say to you about that.
I see. In that case, I have ways of making you talk.
Huh? What's that supposed to...
Thanks for the drink.
Hey, we're not done here yet!
Oh, she's already walked out, Sodro. Unfortunately, once she leaves, there's no one pulling her back. What's wrong? I'm home. Lover's quarrel? No, I'm not gonna do that to him. Dad, I'm home.
Yeah, that's obvious.
I'm sorry, I'm just trying not to be rude or try to poke into a tense situation. I'm sorry.
It's past closing time. Clean up the place.
Yeah, are you doing okay? Sheesh.
Regrettably, the cause behind the recent psychotic breakdown incidents is still unknown. On to other news. The international hacktivist group Megid has released a statement to the Phantom Thieves.
So now we have a name.
Hmm?
We have the name.
These are the details of the message that are posted on Megid's website. To the Phantom Thieves causing an uproar in Japan. Do not speak of your false justice. We do not need the spread of such falsehood. We are the true executors of justice.
Phantom Thieves again?
They're a huge thing now, Sergio. You gotta admit. Gotta catch up with the times, recent news.
However, we are magnanimous. We will give you an opportunity to repent your ways.
And in the voice of any first-time viewer, one might ask, who the hell are these people to suddenly come in like they're important all of a sudden?
If you agree to a change of heart, we will accept you as our own. If you reject our offer, the hammer of justice will find you.
Give up our night job of being vigilantes to be a part of some random crooked hacking activist group. Pass.
Justice, huh?
We are Megid. We are unseen. We will eliminate evil.
Yeah, hell of a job you guys have done the past few months. We've already taken down 3 people to where you couldn't.
Akechi-san, why do you think this announcement was made at this time?
Yeah, great.
I don't know the details, but there's no doubt that they were provoked by the Phantom Thieves.
The sleuth of syrup rises again.
Whether it's a sense of rivalry or a simple attention grab, given the recent trends, I cannot say. Regardless, it's quite a nuisance.
You agree so too, huh?
A nuisance?
Both Megid and the Phantom Thieves are nothing more than groups that uphold an egoistic justice.
What a stupid thing they're getting riled up on.
Just keep watching the news for now, I guess.
Phantom Thieves, huh? What the world are they? You know about them?
I don't.
What are they stealing, though? Still having trouble getting that part.
It's a little rough to explain at this point.
Well, it's about time I go home. Make sure you lock the place up. Also, about the stuff in the fridge.
Can I at the very least use some of the stuff to make myself a, I don't know, a cheer myself up dinner? Kinda just went home without having anything super fun, or I just came home drenching wet, so...
Well, I guess it's fine. Just don't use too much of it.
Thanks, Sojiro-san.
It's possible that more people like these will continue to appear due to their influence. In that respect, the Phantom Thieves face a very serious crime.
This was not our intentional doing. If these people want to show up out of nowhere and cause trouble for us, how is it your problem? Well, I guess it would be your problem since you're working with the police, but come on. It's not like we intentionally brought these people along. Actors declared war on the Phantom Thieves. Now things are getting interesting. I'm looking forward to see how the Phantom Thieves deal with it. Next time on Persona 5Z. Alright, I have a new message in the Phantom Thieves chat room. We gotta talk about Mejid. Indeed. You mean those guys people online are going nuts over? In a span of 2 days? Yes. Mejid. The name seems to come from one of the obscure gods in the Egyptian Book of the Dead. I saw the news too. For some reason, they think we speak of false justice. Now then, what exactly do you want to speak of regarding Mejid? Let's start with ways of finding out exactly who these people are, and from there we can go into how we're gonna tackle them. Well, why don't we go after them as our next target? What a sudden suggestion. I mean, they're like bad hackers or something, right? Technically, they're crackers. Those who use internet to illegally access and alter data. Mejid is an organized group of such people organized by a larger international community. So they operate on a global scale? That makes them even bigger than Kaneshiro. Right? See, it's like I said, let's just wait for a bigger target to come to us. This happens for a good portion of the story, up until its halfway mark. Then it's settled. Our next target's gonna be Mejid. I wonder if the nav will get a hit if we put Mejid in. Doubtful. Mejid's an alias name. We gotta find real people and real names. That's how it works. Oh, right. Honestly, I think that'd be impossible. Yes, the name has to be an pseudonym. The name has to be a pseudonym. We don't know how many people Mejid is. Oh. Wouldn't we get at least one member's info if we tried to look into it, though? Even if we did, how will we discover their location? I don't know. I mean, we didn't know Kaneshiro's location. We just said all of Shibuya, and boom, there we go. The only confirmed presence of Mejid has been online. Oh yeah, they're also international, huh? Plane tickets are expensive, especially for a roundabout trip. This is a greater problem than simply finding their keywords. Unless you have any more ideas, Ryuji? Hello? Seems he had suggested this without putting much thought into it. He pitched the idea, at the very least. Come on, we can't back down now. People are all excited about it. Our reputation's gonna plummet if we don't face this chick. And this is true. If we remain silent, people would believe we simply chose to run away from the matter. Mejid has taunted us publicly, after all. If they were criminals, we cannot just let them be. Yeah. Why don't we... And we don't have any other targets right now either. Hey Ren, let's talk to Mishima tomorrow. This is more of his thing. Let's do just that. Also Makoto, try seeing if your sister has any info on them. She could try probing her, unless... I mean, it would be a subject out of the blue unless the police are already... The police are probably already tackling this subject. Akechi said as much. Well, didn't say as much, but he's part of the freaking police force. I'm sure they're already looking into this. It's highly unlikely, but sure.
A world-class target, huh? If we can change Medjed's heart, it'll most definitely affect Mementos.
Okay,
I'll just add this.
quick save. I'm gonna try to save almost every day now so I can go back to these and pull out voice clips. Where do we save? This has more, this has less. Is there a day earlier than this? No, so it's gonna have to be... Here we go. Okay. Alright.
Let's do it.
Whoops, wrong button. Who's trying to contact us tonight? Oh yeah, photo. New photo. Frick yes. Nice little back shot heading down the stairs. Right? I'm a natural with this candy photography stuff. Oh yeah, honestly Ryuichi, I can see you getting a career in this if you don't want to go back to track. I'll hope for your sake that the intended to be candid photography. That it was intended to be candid photography. It's a shame about the rain, but at least it means today was a little more memorable. Yeah, but we barely did anything. That's the regrettable part of this. They could have at least added the scene of us doing something in there, you know, for the day. Just talking about random stuff. I don't care if it had to be anything important, if it was just bonding. Come on, Persona devs, you could have thrown us that small of a bone. Yeah, but next time we really can't miss the fireworks. Agreed. Still, it was almost impressive how swiftly the weather turned terrible. There have been multiple weather reports. Ren, you really should have brought an umbrella or something like that. All of you should have brought umbrellas. Like, it didn't say it was going to be a rainstorm, but drastic weather changes. All of us should have been prepared. Perhaps one of us is simply fated to bring rain wherever he goes. Sure.
I have something.
Can we... No, we can't go out. Can we do stuff?
Oh!
We could do stuff. We watch ICU, we play a game, we make more crafts, we head downstairs, and we do something in here. Thieves Den has been updated. Let's see. Okay, well, we did read the Popus, we did read on Medjed, so we don't have any books. We could make more coffee, or we could make some curry. Alright, we can... If there are ingredients left in the fridge, let's check.
Hey!
Chief taught you how to make curry, yeah? Alright, we can make some curry. Making curry will cause time to pass, but you can make a special curry that restores SP. This may be useful for exploring palaces.
What do you want to do?
Let's make some curry. I need a slight celebration dinner after the rainstorm got hollowed out. Seems to be going well so far. This curry sure has a lot of ingredients, doesn't it? Did I see you put fruit in there?
Let me explain.
Nice. Alright, secret ingredient, apples. Grated fruit is frequently used as a secret recipe in curry. The hint of sweetness makes for a subtle, delectable flavor. Apples are recommended due to their fiber. Stewing the apple will bring out its sweetness, balancing the spice of the curry. Huh. I never knew apples could go so well with spicy curry. You throw it all together with such gusto. Could it be that the secret ingredient is confidence? Is that charm or is that guts? Nice, curry smelling good. It'll be a hit. Tasting the curry?
Yes!
And I am loving the
All
curry.
right.
Look awfully proud of yourself. The recipe sure has some love and care behind it. Try eating it in the metaverse. Maybe it'll heal your wounds. Alright, 2 decent curries. You were given a chance to learn how to make some curry, so don't let it go to waste. There may come a time when you'll be asked to serve it to someone. Gonna hurt to hone your skills. Let us rest for today. We got what big day? What, going back to school? Do we really only get? We seriously only got 2 days for summer vacation?
What? Tell me.
Oh wait, no, that wasn't summer vacation. That was just a few days off from exams. Everyone's talking about MedJet. What the hell is it? You don't watch the news much, do you? They're an international network of hacktivists. They target corporations doing shady businesses and cause chaos. The subway company's server thing? That was MedJet trying to find out who caused the train accident. So they're good guys?
Ugh, no way.
Some liken them to digital Robin Hoods. But they snoop through emails and destroy data. They're no better than criminals. MedJet? I bet those guys that claim to be modern day Robin Hoods? They dare call themselves heroes after those attacks? They're fighting MedJet next? Phantom Thieves are amazing. I don't want to hear about justice from some shady hackers. I don't care what happens as long as it's interesting. Alright, grades are out. Please tell me I did better than I did last time. I probably made the top charts. Damn, I'm dead. I wish I could get in the top 10. People look at smart students differently. Wonder what score I got? I am in the top 10.
Whoa.
Yes. More knowledge for me, baby. Oh, charm. I need to increase my stats on a lot of these. Still. I mean, and again, I'm probably still doing fine. I mean, we're only almost halfway through the game, and I have all of my stats like this already. Which means I should probably hang out with confidants more.
We were busy. It's not like I could focus on studying.
Yeah, sure, man. Whatever you have to tell yourself.
Hey, it's not my fault my scores suck, right?
I have no comment. Dots.
Don't get all quiet on me. Yeah. Guess it is my fault.
See, at the very least you could come up to that conclusion yourself. That proves that you're still capable of learning.
Anyways, there's something more important here. Mishima.
You want to ask me something about the internet, right?
You're our guy.
Yep, I'm gonna be straight with you here. Do you know who MedJet is?
You weren't kidding about being direct. Well, I suppose the news about MedJet and the Phantom Thieves has caused quite the commotion. They started out as hackers of justice, but now they only look out for their own self-interests. That's all I know. They were the group I texted him about yesterday.
I see.
Nobody's sure who actually belongs to MedJet. Well, it looks like things will be exciting this summer. It'll be the Phantom Thieves' world debut, no?
I gotta admit, the context of what's going on here. Like, breaking into summer vacation, we're going after world hacktivists. And a lot of the stuff that's gonna be leading right after. Oh, you guys better get excited.
Dude.
Don't worry. I'll be rooting for the Phantom Thieves. I'll get the forum mobilized as well.
Especially with my own college break coming up. I'm gonna have a lot of fun going through this stuff and making videos on a regular schedule.
Now, if we're done talking here, I really must be going. I'll see you guys later.
Catch you later, Mishima.
So, that was fruitless?
I mean, we got a little bit of info out of it. It's not like we can really expect everything to come out of Mishima's mouth.
Wonder if anyone else got any info.
Guys, it won't be that easy trying to gain info on who Medjed actually is. Mishima's pretty useless. You guys got anything? I tried asking my sister, but it seemed as though she didn't have much info on them. She doesn't specialize in cybercrime after all. I tried looking into them too, but I didn't come up with anything. These are really just no leads, or there are really just no leads. Our opponent is truly elusive.
No luck.
Medjed, huh?
Well, we better start digging.
It seems like we won't be able to deal with him by ourselves.
I know summer vacation is due to begin next week, but I have an unfortunate announcement. We'll be holding an emergency assembly on Monday the 25th. Please come to school that day.
Is it mandatory?
Settle down. We've had many strange incidents. The psychotic breakdowns, students being dragged into crime rings.
The fact that we have an actual licensed therapist visit our school for the very first time.
Hence, Principal Kobayakawa has instructed all teachers to caution the student body.
Shouldn't we have already gotten speeches like this before?
Well, this is inconvenient for us too, you know, having to find things to warn you about so suddenly.
I'm pretty sure we've already covered these topics though. Anyways, how are we gonna find Medjed? I'm not sure. No matter how hard I look online, all I find are just unreliable rumors. They have carried out corporate terrorism, yet they still manage to elude arrest somehow. Kanoshiro was a lot of trouble, but this is turning out to be a much greater ordeal. Did we bite off more than we can chew? I'm not sure. Right, there's no knowing who we're actually going up against if we can't see the full picture. We don't even know whether it's a single individual or a large conglomerate of people. And even if we do manage to get a lead, what do we do from there? Damn, this stuff's really not going so good. It's probably why my exams are going to shit too. Again, separate matter. And that's in the past, dude. You know those are two separate things, right? He's really just looking for something else to blame.
Damn, this stuff's really not going so good. Clues on Medjed, huh?
And so our mystery girl appears for a second time. If we can't identify who it is, there's nothing we can do. Let's just wait until they make a move.
Hey!
Hey, shouldn't you tell Yotis about targets and mementos too? Indeed, all of that is true. I ran out of things to try to rhyme things with. Alright, Ryuji on Makoto. Chances to update our confidant rank with all of these guys today. But as I said, we've ran out of time. So I'm gonna have to wrap things up here. Well, that was a little bit of summer fun. We finished up with exams, we went to a few festivals, and now we're going up against a huge activist group. Or hacktivist group, I should say. So yeah, things are turning out pretty good. They're becoming a lot more sweeter, a bit more savory, a lot spicier as we move into the summer seasons, and as we in the real world are moving closer and closer into the fall. But with all that being said, we're gonna close things out here and save all of this good stuff for next time. If you have enjoyed today's video, please be sure to leave a like, comment, subscribe, all of the good fun stuff that I appreciate you guys doing each and every single week these things come out. I really do appreciate it, especially since I can't really guarantee to keep up with the current schedule of my videos. So, with all that being said, I'm going to close it out here. I will see you all back here next time. Have a wonderful rest of your week, or if you're just watching this, we'll just have the wonderful rest of your week regardless. This is SMK8, signing out. Bye-bye, everyone.
I've been enjoying this endless dispute over justice.
Why does he know that you're a phantom thief?
Wasn't Sakura...
That's enough!
Is Boss really the kind of person who would abuse someone?
Damn it, Alibaba! Where the hell are you?